Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to stream. It's Silksong Day, baby. Hi, friends. How we doing? Cold? Question mark? Question mark? Me? I am a little chilly. It's a little chilly here in Indiana today. Can I just say the beginning of your Blueprints episode was so chaotic and unprepared, and I loved it so much. Thanks, Luke. The thing I'm discovering with Blueprints is that, well, mostly the things that I'm not discovering with Blueprints, am I right? The things I'm discovering with Blueprints are you got to hit record the minute you have the idea, because waiting 2 hours or 10 hours or a day to then figure out the idea and put it on camera is harder. It's better to just chase the car once it's driving past your house, you know? If you're a dog chasing cars, you just got to get after the car as soon as you can. It felt like you started recording by accident. Yeah, I mean, kind of. I had an idea by accident, and then I had to record right after that as a result. Anyways, who watched the Blueprints episode today? Who watched it? Luke watched it. Hi, friends. How's it going? Jade. Hi, Mon. Hi, Haster. Hi, Tactical Fluke. Hi, Zuma. Hi, Cams. Hi, Tony. How we all doing? I got some dog treats to give out. Oh, Blueprints is I've thought of nothing else in the last 24 hours. Yo, we got dog treats courtesy of Zubly, Mon, Carly, Rosie, Zuma, Mona. Boy. Up, up, up. Good dogs, good dogs, good tricks. Whoo. Got to be honest, I'm not even sure what Blueprints is. It's spelled differently, but it's the game that's been going for 149 episodes on our YouTube channel. It's an amazing puzzle game. Honestly, my game of the year from last year. I didn't play all the games from last year, but it's Blueprints. I was telling Megan, like, it's an amazing puzzle game, a truly amazing puzzle game. It's in my top 5 all time. It's got to be games, and maybe higher than that now. I don't know. It'll depend on how it ends, kind of a little bit, but I feel like so much of what I could do on stream today is just go Blueprints, but that's probably not very entertaining. So we're gonna play Silksong today. We're also gonna chat for a little bit beforehand. In case you missed it, we won't get into the details right now. We'll do that once we start the game. But we're at a pivotal moment in Silksong. Very pivotal moment. I don't know that this is the last Silksong stream, but oh boy, it might be. I don't think it is, but it might be. We'll see. How are you guys doing? What's the highlight of your last 24, 48 hours? What's new with you? What's good? What's going on? Happy Skong Day, Stacy says. Hi, Battle Boop. I can't imagine having a dog as big as Hero. He's a big, beautiful boy, but I worry he would destroy everything. He's so gentle. He's so gentle. He's 57 pounds. We found out at the vet the other day. I do think sometimes and it's not always this way. It's not this simple a delineation. But sometimes often the big dogs are just big, gentle giants, you know? I had my mentor, I've told this story a million times, but my mentor in grad school had Irish wolfhounds. And so I would dog sit for these 250, 160 pound dogs who were so... They were the biggest babies, is exactly the way to say it. They were the biggest babies. They were the cutest fucking dogs of all time. And then I dated a girl with a chihuahua, and that thing was a fucking demon. It was cute too, but it was also a demon. Oh, Carly, I saw some of that. Last 24 hours have been brutal. Work today / tomorrow is rough. Excited to at least listen along when I can today. Can we send some big little into hearts, little into hugs towards Carly and anybody else who needs them today? Anybody else who needs them. Take some hearts, take some hugs, whatever you need. What does your t-shirt say? It says the race does not always go to the swift, but to the one who keeps running. I didn't pick this shirt because that's how I feel about blueprints right now. But I did, when I put it on this morning, I did think, well, let's keep running. My friend had a large and very sweet, huge dog. He would always knock things off the coffee table accidentally. I will say, Hero and Kingsley are... So, okay. Does anyone here own a boxer? A boxer dog? Have you ever had a boxer? What was that? Oh, that's just text. Okay. Anybody ever had a boxer? So Kingsley is part boxer, and I would say most of his demeanor is boxer oriented, which is that like very I love boxers. Very just like they can get themselves into a tizzy. So one of the things Kingsley is older and generally a much lazier dog than Hero. Kingsley's demeanor is much more calm, gentle, etc. However, because he has these zoomy bursts, these boxer fits, what he does is his crazy is much crazier than Hero's. Kingsley will get the zoomies and just like lose his fucking mind and chase stuff and chase his own tail and sprint so hard and etc. So Hero is generally more anxious and not anxious, but like generally more active, less calm. But his ceiling is much less high than Kingsley's, which is very funny. Very funny. Very funny. Didn't we earn another doggo stream? 2 of them. I'll get there when I get there. Absolutely. A friend of mine has a dog that beats its tail to a bloody mess when it gets too happy. Wait, what? It gets its own tail bloodied by being too excited? What is it wagging its tail on? I've never heard of that before. That's wild. My dog's tail is called the coffee table sweeper. Yeah. My sister's dog is half boxer. Oh, Tony was talking not about intentional destruction, but derpy accidents. I will say having a toddler around Hero and Kingsley has been a little interesting because when Elle was first starting to walk, Hero and Kingsley would be excited around her and knock her over a bit, but they've gotten better. She's gotten better. They learned to like walk around each other, and the dogs are generally very good with her. So. Did she let you read a different book last night? She actually stayed with her grandma. So they did read a different book last night. I don't know what book they read, but they did not read. That was my USB sound. I don't think you guys heard that, but they did read a different book last night. Yeah. I've had Dachshunds, Frenchies, Australian Shepherds, and Thai Ridgebacks in my life. Is a Thai Ridgeback different than a Rhodesian Ridgeback? I've got a friend who has, I am not kidding, 4 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Those are some of the most active dogs I have a friend, he and his wife have 4 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. They are beautiful dogs. He treats them so well. And I don't know that I could handle 1 Rhodesian Ridgeback. What's the word you said? Here, I'll show you real quick. Rhodesian Ridgeback. They get pretty big. They are amazing dogs. His dogs are beautiful and so well behaved, and they're amazing. But he has 4 of them. Woo! That's a dragon. I don't know what the weight average is on a Rhodesian Ridgeback, but one of his has got to be 100 and it's got to be over 100 pounds. Maybe not. It says weight 80 to 70, but I'm sure they can get bigger because one of them is enormous. Never mind. This is completely wrong. Male Rhodesian Ridgebacks weigh about 99 pounds. I bet at least 3 of his dogs are over 100 pounds. Anyways, those are beautiful dogs. A Thai can be big, but they're of average height, very independent, loyal. I have a good friend who has 4 cats, and it stresses me out. 4 cats stresses me out more than 4 dogs, I think. As a non-cat owner, 4 cats would stress me the hell out. Absolutely. Four cats is so much easier than 4 dogs. Sure, but I'm sure it's less work. I'm sure it's less work physically. Is it less work emotionally? I don't know. Cats are so chill. We were stressed by one cat, but getting a cat tree fixed everything. They're just sleeping 70% of the time. You can say that about dogs too. Some cats are chaos incarnate. What I mean mostly by having 4 cats stresses me out more than 4 dogs is, and I view this as a positive if you're a cat owner. This is a positive for you. That means it's the personality management that would stress me out. Hero has a personality. Kingsley has a personality. The managing of those personalities does not stress me out at all. And I don't think it probably stresses cat owners out to manage their personalities. But for me, as a non-cat person, non-cat owner, 4 cat personalities in one house would stress me the fuck out. I wish I was sleeping 70% of the time. Same. Hi, Cheese Mood. How's it going? Anybody have any highlights of your last 24 hours you want to chat about? Anything going excellently in your life? Going excellently in your... What are you excited about? What's going well for you? What are you stoked by? I used to have a greyhound. They sleep like 20 hours a day. It's a mood. Okay. What is a breed of dog you would like to have but have never had? Greyhound is my answer for that. I would like to have a greyhound at some point. I love their little faces. I feel a spiritual connection to greyhounds in some ways. I feel like that one is... I want a Shiba Inu. I always forget which ones Shiba Inus are. Oh, yeah. Okay. We have a neighbor with one of those. Do you guys know Lhasa? Have I told this story? I'm sure I have. You guys know Lhasa Apsos? Hero, come here. Bud. I'd like a lab. My first dog was a lab. Sadie. She was amazing. She was amazing. That's actually not true. She was not my first dog, but she was the dog I had for the longest. We got her we got Sadie and Sassy. We got Sadie's sister, Sassy. Not actual sister. Sassy was a miniature beagle. We got her first, but she did not live nearly as long. And so Sadie is the one that was like my childhood dog. My dad has 3 labs. I'm good. No thanks. I'd love an Australian Shepherd, but I would need a big backyard. Oh, sorry, a big yard. Sadie and Sassy are good names. They were great. I think I've told you guys this story, but most of Kingsley's genetics are Lhasa Apso, which is this, which I find very funny. Very funny. The fuck? Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that crazy? Like the largest portion of his genetics is this. He's also got, I have it saved on my phone. He's got Boxer in there. He's got like Pitbull, and I think like, let me find it. I would the dogs have been randomly barking at something today, and I don't know what. And they're doing it again. Kingsley is 27.9% Pitbull and 27.6% Lhasa Apso. So technically he's like tied for Lhasa Apso and Pitbull, and then has only 11% Boxer, despite that being much of what he looks like and most of his like behavior. When is Silksong starting? Do I have enough time to make food? You probably have about 5 to 7 minutes, would be my guess. Hero is mostly Catahoula leopard dog, 27%. However, 23% beagle. And that is the thing that shines a lot with Hero in terms of his behavior, in terms of his like looks. I don't remember what a Catahoula leopard dog looks like. It's a great freaking name, though. Catahoula leopard dog. He doesn't look like, he doesn't have the coat of a Catahoula leopard dog, that's for sure. But his face, especially his nose, looks a lot like this. Speaking of the dogs, Carly, I have a newfound appreciation because we've read the thing 7 times in the last 7 days. I have such a newfound appreciation for the amount of times that you had to draw my dogs. You did, and you did such a good job because their personalities are really there. And like, you must have studied so many photos of Kingsley and Hero because like the way they're wrestling, the way they walk, the way they sit, so many times. Wife has had a long-haired German Shepherd. It was amazing. German Shepherds stress me out. I always wanted one as a kid, and now I do not want one. I'm sure they're great dogs. They stress me out. Bernese Mountain Dogs are very cool llamas. That would be Megan's choice. If Megan could have any dog right now without and like the logistics would take care of itself, Megan would choose a Bernese Mountain Dog, and I would very much support her. I have a Boston Dachshund mix. Her eyes are slightly cross-eyed, so when she looks at you, it looks like she's staring above your head constantly. It makes me paranoid. There's someone behind me all the time. Oh, that is funny. A Boston Dachshund. A Boston Dachshund. That's funny. Sorry, BRB, I'm just Googling dog breeds. A Boston Dachshund. This is your dog staring directly over your head at the spirit directly behind you. Dachshunds are weird. Does anybody have a dachshund? Nope, sorry. I'm not thinking of a dachshund. I'm thinking of wait, no. There's miniature dachshund and then there's like big dachshund. Wait, what's the big dachshund called? I Googled dachshund, but then all that showed up are these tiny dogs. Is there a name for that? The big ones? Is there a specific name for that? Oh my god, I Googled big dachshund and guess what appears? Look at this cursed photo. Look at this cursed photo. This cursed Photoshop. What the hell am I looking at here? Wienerzilla, Attack of the... What is going on here? Do I click this link? They're just standard dachshunds? What's the dog that I'm thinking of that's like very large and has the same coloring? Like mostly black, a little bit of brown. What's the dog I'm thinking of? A Doberman is what I'm thinking of. Thank you. Thank you, llamas. Thinking of a Doberman. The ones that get scary and a lot of get portrayed as scary and a lot of yeah, exactly. They get portrayed as scary. Does anybody have it? Has anybody had a Doberman? Big Dachshund Doberman? Listen here. There's Doberman and then Doberman Pinschers. Pinschers? Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. They both start with D. It's been a long day. It's noon. It hasn't been that long of a day. Uncle of mine had one. She was a sweetheart. That's what I want to hear. Do you want to know how fucked up my brain is today? And I do blame Blue Prince, because for those of you who missed the episode today, I threw everything I was going to do yesterday out the window, and I went back and I played Blue Prince all day, aka I looked through my notes all day. I did other things too, but like every available moment I had yesterday, I was looking through notes, rereading stuff, trying stuff out. And it kind of wrecked my brain because by the end of it, I was like going cross-eyed. Do you want to know what's really embarrassing about the fact that I could not remember the name Doberman? My love or my interest in Doberman dogs comes from the fact that I had a Beanie Baby of a Doberman as a child. It was like one of my first toys. A Doberman. Guess what the Beanie Baby's name was? Devil Boxer already knows. Its name was Dobie. Dobie the Doberman. Dobie was my first ever toy. My like first ever stuffy. How could I not remember Doberman? They didn't call it Doxy for Dachshund. They called it Dobie for Doberman. I don't want to play Blue Prince anymore hearing you talk about it. No, you want to play it. Listen here. You want to play it, motherfucker. Play the game. Play the game. It's really good. The brain's a funny creature. Beanie Baby, this man is old and irrelevant. Now listen here. You're right. I am. No. I'm young and relevant. No. All right, let's play some Silksong. Hi, Oculus. How's it going? Oh, boy. Okay. Let's play some Silksong. My husband has Beanie Babies in boxes, like protective boxes. What's the Beanie Baby market looking like these days? Because I was raised by people who were like, you know what we should really do to invest our money? We got to get in on that Beanie Baby market. Let's get some Beanie Babies. You're going to collect them. They got displayed in cases inside of our home. Actually, in my grandparents' house. But his grandma swore they would be worth money. Was your husband's grandma my grandma? I follow a streamer who has a Beanie Baby eBay on the side. So they're still selling. The Dobie one is selling for $12 on eBay. Should I buy Elle a Dobie Beanie Baby to try and recreate my own childhood? I feel like that's probably not a good choice. They wouldn't let us take the tags off, but we did play with them, so they got tore up anyways. That's funny. I wonder what the most expensive Beanie Baby is selling for right now. We don't have time to wonder those questions because it's time to get into Silksong. A friend of mine repurposes Beanie Babies into fidget toys. She opens them and puts a squeezable fidget putty in there. It's very fun. She also makes weighted ones. Your friend does Beanie Baby surgery. That's fucked up. My mom collected some and had them wrapped in plastic. It was sad. That is sad. That is sad. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Silksong. I have to say this. I have to say this thought. I don't think that it's true, but I have to say it just in case it's true. For the last time? Welcome back to Silksong for the last time? I don't know. I don't know that that's true. I don't imagine that it is true. I thought we were in Act 2. That's a rhetorical question. I thought we were in Act 2. I thought there was an Act 3 yet to come, and all of a sudden here we are at the top of the Citadel. Having defeated, in the last stream, we defeated Lace. We are finding, like, end-of-game lore. Why was Hornet brought here in the first place? Probably because the Monarch was looking for people who were at least part Weaver, aka have the ability to create silk. And then using that, my guess is that using that silk for some purposes, maybe even the production or maintenance of her daughter Lace. I don't know. There's a ton of it. So the most interesting thing that happened in the last episode is the Lace fight. It was awesome. It was really stunning. It was great. But we also got a ton of interesting lore, and like, and basically I ended with some lore questions. I walked away from the last episode with some lore questions that I don't really have answers to just yet. I may talk through them a little bit as we explore here, but Lace was born entirely of thread. Much silk would have been needed to see her sustained. I think that line right there, much silk would have been needed to see her sustained, explains why the Monarch was capturing or having captured Weavers. The Monarch turned like the entire power of the Citadel towards taking people like Hornet and dragging us back here for what purpose? That's kind of the question. Phantom was also, quote unquote, strung from silk. First Sinner was an ancient weaver. Widow seemed a weaver's, but her mask had been removed, and her silk didn't work. So we have all of these variations on, like, so there's bug life, right? There's like, this shit has life in the like normal sense for bugs. And then we've got weavers and etc., which are different. Husks, born of thread, made of silk. We've got a thing that produces silk, except it's been bound by heavy pins. So there's this like exploration of, and Hornet comes down very strongly on the side of it's life no matter what. It's life whether you were born like a bug or created like Lace, which I like. I love that Hornet feels that way because I feel that way too. But we do have an exploration via some of these people among about like what makes them life. Then the other thing to think about is that we have fucking automatons in this game. Constructs built by Weaver's Past. I really wish I could have found Second Sentinel again because Cannon Fodder's lurking. Sounds good. Hi, Waffle. Welcome in. Loving the playthrough so far. Thank you so much. Then we have the like constructed things that look or act as if they are alive. In fact, the description for Servitor Ignum says small construct built by Weaver's Past, brought to life through silk runes threaded within. Do these things live? I don't know. The people who made them no longer live, and yet they still function. Is that life? I don't know. There's lots of interesting things there. Second Sentinels and, I feel like so much of this game, in hindsight, has been about this kind of question. In the same way that, and this is where we should really get into it, spoilers for Hollow Knight incoming, because I kind of want to ask some questions to clarify my understanding of Hollow Knight before we continue on. I may ask some front seat questions. If that's what this game is doing, is like exploring that line between, obviously the game is doing other things too, like religion and all kinds of other things. But one of the things it's doing is this like Weaver versus Bug, Silk versus traditional life, sustaining life by using other silk, creating life by creating constructs, and then powering it with silk. Here's kind of a thing that I need to figure out because I don't have a perfect memory here. I'm going to ask some questions about Hollow Knight. If you can answer them, that would be awesome. Hornet in Hollow Knight. Hornet is the child of... Sorry. Front seat question. In Hollow Knight, we learn who Hornet's parents are, right? Yes or no? Parents, plural. We learn who both of Hornet's parents are, right? Yes. One of them is Pale King. Wire in chat for that one. Front seat question. One of them is Pale King. Third question. One of them is one of the dreamers. One of the other peoples. Yay in chat if that's correct. Nay in chat if that's incorrect. Yup. Okay. Okay, so that's good. I remember all of that. That's good. That's good. That's the end of the thought. I just was like, I want to make sure I understand where Hornet comes from here because Okay, next question. Is the word Weaver used in Hollow Knight? Yay or nay? Yes or no? Y or in? Yup or nup? I don't know. Okay, we're clicking on all... That's what I thought. We're clicking on all... we're clicking on all cylinders here. Yup or nup? I don't know. I'm running out of ways to say yes or no. And Twitch won't let you type the same message twice in a row, which is why I keep asking it this way. Twice within 30 seconds. Front seat question is Hera... Sorry. Is it Hera? That's right? Hera? Shit. Is Hera... Front seat question, is Hera... Hornet's mom? Yes. Second front seat question, is Hera a Weaver? It's got to be, right? It's got to be. Let's go. I think that's a yes. I think it's yeses across the board. Cool. Okay, so we are building on some Silksong lore. My assumption was that Weaver was what Hornet's mom is. That's how I had always interpreted that, but... / probably learned in Mossbag Lore 1.0 video, but cool. All right. This came to mind. This seems important to me because at the end of the last episode, the end of the last stream, Lace is talking a lot about she views herself as a crude as a crude being, a crude construction created by the monarch. And then there's the dialogue as we like climbed about I wish I remembered exactly what it said, but that about like the way I interpret it was a like better Lace than nothing. is kind of how I interpreted it. Like, the monarch was saying, like, better to have lace than to have nothing at all. But then also kind of talking about, like, that's kind of a fucked up way of thinking, right? Is being like, and then there was also the line about loyalty, about like asking loyalty from her child lace, which I think is really fucked up. There's some fucked up parenting stuff going on here, which part of which is like, if you look at your child and you're like, better that than nothing, that's so fucked up. Okay, anyways, we're gonna climb. It's time to climb. Let's see where this goes. We're in the cradle. We did get a map. And then at the top of the map, it says Pale Monarch at the top of the cradle. That's where we're at. Confront the one who haunts the lands of Farlam. I really want there to be extra little hallways in there. I want there to be secrets. Maybe there are and I'm missing them. All right, here goes nothing. Oh boy. In the upper right, you guys probably can't see it because it's directly behind my camera. There is a... the shaking that's happening on the screen is making like sand fall from this little platform on the upper right. A butterfly. Everything's covered in silk. Okay, so is this the climb? Is this... Okay, so I called it... The climb is a thing in Hollow Knight, but there's been in this game these little scenes of like memory or like enforced vision that happen as we play, where Hornet gets to like overhear this dialogue. I think it might be from literally this place each time. There's a thing to the right here we could go through if we wanted to. I don't know where it goes. Guys, we're chilling. There's so much more to explore. That one's breakable. That one's breakable. Let's freaking go. Where's that go? Silk. A broken light. A thread. Who the fuck are you? Devotion to you. Glory to you. Of the first, the last. Spin, bind, punish. Our light divine. Wake, wake, wake. We hear you. Our mother true. Glory to you. So here's the interesting thing. I don't know who that is. I think it could be Widow. But the legs are slightly different. There's a pin sticking out the side, like the back. I don't think it's Widow. It could be Widow. The shape of the head, slightly, maybe. Our mother. Okay, let me listen to it one more time. It's probably somebody we haven't met yet. Our mother is a key there. Our light divine. Wake, wake, wake. We hear you. We hear you. Devotion to you. To the mother. Of the first, the last. Glory to you. Devotion to you. Glory to you. Our mother true. Our mother true. That's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one. Shortcut. Just goes down. Cool. Just goes down. This is where we were earlier. Shortcut's been unlocked. I think that's literally everything. Can't break that. All right. Let's go to the shaking. Just trying to listen as much as possible.
Welcome to the cult.
Waffle, thanks for the Prime sub. Let's go. Just gonna try and listen as much as possible to the music and what's going on. Hey, just a reminder, if you're here, especially as things get very tense here and very possibly like big moments incoming, just a reminder, it's a blind playthrough. Please don't hint at anything with your comments. I want the chance to react to all of this without any outside influence, and I also may not be reading a lot of chat sometimes because I just want to be careful. That makes a really satisfying noise. Look at that big ball of silk. Holy fuck. Maybe that's where maybe that's why the weavers are needed. Are you birthing something? What is that all that for? Oh, hello. It's moving. I don't like how much it moves. Okay, this is probably it. A little golden floor. Challenge. At least they let you decide. They let you decide. So let's do it. Arema. What is about to happen? I think that's the shape of what we just saw. Oh, God. Grandmother Silk. What a name. Okay. Oh, you can hit me? That's not fair. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. How do I hit you? Oh, boy. Okay, I gotta hit your head. Okay. I got no health. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Whee! Oh, boy. Grandmother Silk. So I think that was probably the look of... Ah, it's tough. That little, like, echo we found, there was a pin hanging out the back of it. But there was also this, like, shape that was on the right. There's this shape on the, like, left, which kind of looked like one of these, like, hooks that they were using against me. I don't know. Ryan, let mods know if you want emote-only mode turned on and off at all today. Feel free if you want, Tony, whatever you think. I will say, Tony, I don't know how available you are today. I know that Evo is not at home and Carly is working, has a bad day at work today. So, we can either not do predictions or if you want to try running some, Tony, that would be helpful. If not, totally understandable. The other thing to know about this one is that we probably want to be a little careful about ending any predictions early because it's probably one of those ones where it's like, I think we do Sting Shard. I think Sting Shard could be nice here. Yeah. Give me 10 minutes to finish something. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. No worries. No expectation, no worries. Okay, I mean, what do we got here? It's, you know, this is great. Here's my immediate instinct. Clawline could be very helpful because that thing is so fucking high and hard to hit. But we're just going to need more silk in general. Do spool extender if we want, but we could also do... Let's try Weave Light. We're gonna change weapons too. Woo! This that looked very difficult. That looked very difficult. Pull in spoiler chat for those interested. I love it. It's probably a poll about how many times Yeah, go for it, Evo. Hell yeah. Probably a poll about how many times I'm gonna take to beat this. I think you guys should vote for 3 or fewer. Where's spoiler chat? It's in the Discord. Pop into the Discord, and then you have to get the roll for it. I think it's gonna take me like 3 attempts, probably. 2 to learn on, and then... Oh! I didn't see this earlier. Ouch. Why did I do that? Tony says, I don't think we'll do emote only mode on or off. Just be careful with backseating and spoilers. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's do it. 1 less health than I should have. Do we heal already? I didn't see a lot of time to heal during. Grandmother Silk. The design is wild. I don't even know if you are the monarch. You might be. Your design suggests you could be, but... Ouch. Okay, here goes nothing. I can't even hit you. We're so fucked. Wait. So I can't hit your... At first I thought I could only damage her by hitting her in the head. But then all of a sudden I hit her in the belly. We're this is the one, guys. This is the one for sure. Definitely. That was quick. Yep. Okay, well, maybe I can just hit you in the belly. We all believe? Totally, totally. Ouch. I don't know that you should believe. I don't know that belief is a logical conclusion based on what you've seen so far. I made 1 shat in profit on that last bet. I'm gonna heal. Arema. All right. Katilla says I only made 30 shats and I bet 3,000. It sounds like the pinky's got to go all in here in order to make anything. Look at the darkness. Can I hit you in the belly? Like right away. Can I hit you here? No. I can hit you here. Guys, our odds of victory just went way up. Ow. Odds of victory way up. I can hit you. That's your arm. Ow, fuck. That's gonna hit, right? No, we healed! Oh my god. We're a genius. Ow, fuck. I should probably parry that, honestly. This is the first move that makes me think I want to parry. We can heal. Good heal. We're doing damage. Ah! Don't do that again. We're just gonna have to jump over that. That's good, right? That's not good. That's not good. Nai, 2 health. Don't do that. I don't know what you're doing. Oh boy. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Super close. It wasn't 3, but it will be 4 for sure. Oh boy. I think I did something similar with Hollow Knight. I might learn one of the central mechanics of the game at the game's final boss. I think it might be time for me to learn cross stitch. How much does it take? It takes 4. It takes 4, which is exactly how much my thing... We could do this. We could do this. We could do it. New predictions live. I mean, this is beautiful. The thing I want most in this game is a boss that can take me 70 tries to beat. Oh, did I say 70? I meant 4. That's what I most want, is something that's going to really challenge me. It's the best gift you can get. People are always like, the best gift you can get is cash. No, the best gift you can get is a boss that is very hard to beat. I thought you meant like the actual craft. It's time for me to learn to cross stitch. Guys, I better learn how to knit. All right, our goal for this attempt is to try to parry at least once. The arm move. That thing right there that just happened. The glowing outline. This is the person I saw in that little echo. Because the glowing outline, as they like pop out of the cocoon, it's the head thing, a pin, and these bent legs. It's definitely, or maybe it's not even a pin. Maybe it's your hip bones. I don't know. Do you have 2 legs or 1? What's happening here? There's a lot happening here. I don't really know what's going on. That's the move I should have tried to parry. Ow. Did not see that coming. Gonna be so honest with you. Ow. We're gonna die. I jumped over it at least. Yee. Okay, we're doing it. Wee! Fucked up the parry. I think I was facing the wrong way. Ah! I jumped the wrong way. No! I need to heal. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. No! I'm gonna get it. I don't even know if that move is parryable, but I'm gonna get it. Hello. Hello. That worked! Fucked it up. Gee. Okay, it's a lot faster. We're on phase 2. This is phase 2. Fuck. 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 We did make it to phase 2. Gee. That heal was hilarious, honestly. Ryan gets the best heals I've ever seen. Graham, when you have spent your lifetime attempting to heal at inopportune moments, you develop a sort of sixth sense for when you can actually squeeze one off. Just kidding. When we fought Lace, mostly what happened is I would say That's a bad heal. Never mind. It turned out it was a good one. Wait, it's a good one? Wait, no, it's a bad one? I have less of an idea than anyone if it's a good or bad one. Ryan, is this the one? Definitely. 1000%. Of course. I think it could be. I don't know that it's likely, but I think it could be. The key is to go to the right there. Stick to the right side of this. I don't think parrying worked at all, by the way. We'll try it again, but... we'll try it again. The image... right... there. That looks very similar to the one in the thing. Anyways. Yee, yee. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just avoid... ow, we'll just avoid it, I'll say. Ah! I hate that I'm just too short to hit. I'm just a little bit too short to hit most of the time. I can hit sometimes. We're absolutely gaming, by the way. Oh! I meant to dash through that. Fuck. It worked. That's not good. Oh my god, we made it. Hit, 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 hit. Ah, fuck. I messed it. Phase two. Phase two. Heal. Oh my god, that was the luckiest heal of all time. This is so... Phase two, please. Ah! Phase two, or tell me there's actually someone to fight beyond this. Okay, they're back, they're back, they're back, they're back, and they're pissed. They're back and they're mad. This is phase three. Oh, okay. The arena's bad now. Got it. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, there's spikes, huh? Oh, boy, there's spikes, huh? That's gonna hit me. Oh, fuck me sideways with a stick. I'm not disappointed. I'm not. At first, I was a little disappointed. I was like, please don't tell me. Phase one like that, really? In a game that has been so hard, what do you mean that the final boss is... No, never mind. Never mind. Now, Team Cherry's cooking. They're cooking. Phase one, slow attacks. Phase two, fast attacks. Phase three, the arena changes. Rocks falling from the sky, spikes inserting themselves from the bottom. Whoo! Jab wants to gift a sub to Frick. I got you. Did you earn those shats on disbelief? Be honest with me. Frick, will you type something in chat so I can find your name? Never mind, I can do it this way. The tainted sub. That's all right. Frake was a believer. Jab is a believer. That's true. Jab always believes. Exclamation jab in chat. What am I thinking?
This motherfucker.
It's not a tainted sub. You know that song? A tainted sub. This is fun. We got a lot to learn still, but this is fun. A tainted sub, I've got to get away. Whee! All right. The new goal is to arrive at the end of phase 1 with full health, full silk. Full health, full silk. Grandmother Silk. We have to fight Silk itself. Yee. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Never mind. Thought that was the other attack. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yee. Haven't even been hit yet. Should not have said that. I parried it. I think. Ow, fuck. There I got hit. We heal. Now it's fast. This is phase 2. Should be. Okay, we dodge. We dip, duck, dive, dodge. I jumped over it. That was an accident, but we'll do it. Sure. Oh, baby. We heal. Phase 3. Give me like a 17 phase fight. I would do it. I'd be so in for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pour out the damage. Pour out the damage. Jeez. Gotta go faster. Get out of there. Could probably heal there if we want to. I think. Oh, we can pogo this shit. Ah! Let's heal. Risky business, but we go for it. Ow. You can also just claw line that shit. Claw line it. Claw line it. Perfect hit, honestly. Am I fucking gaming? Am I gaming? Bounce on it! What do you mean? What is this? Ay, 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 ay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh, it worked. It worked. It worked. It's the hell. It's hell. I did it. Oh, my God. Now, do I keep going is the question. Do I go or do I wait? What the fuck? Whoa. This is cruel. Silk wrapped around the citadel, holding it together, or what? Dust falling. Citadel wrapped in silk. Very quiet. The face on our masks changed. That was a lot of arms. Defeat Grandmother Silk and bind her power. Weaver Queen. I knew it. I knew credits would roll. God damn. What the fuck? What the heck? What does that mean? Wow. I'm so sad it's over. I'm still going to hold out hope. Like always, I'm going to hold out a little hope here and hope and pray that maybe it isn't quite over, but let's take in the cutscene, the end here. What an image that is before we do anything else. These images are so cool. What a
GG.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
Valkyros. Thank you. What a cutscene. It went from victorious to cruel almost. It went from Hornet being the killing blow to Hornet riding out a nuclear explosion. It was like Hornet was riding a horse that was actually Chernobyl. Like all of a sudden Hornet was sitting astride this like enormous power so strong that it started to make me scared rather than extra special thanks to those original backers. That's really funny. That's really funny. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Give me a DLC. Please give me a DLC. Very soon, right? Game completion, what percent? Is there going to be a percent? 67 hours. Steel Soul has been unlocked. No reviving. Death is permanent. The ultimate challenge. Is there a... I'm clicking into it immediately. I'm clicking into it immediately. We're still in no front seating, still in rhetorical question territory. We're missing things, obviously, because we're missing these. I'm wondering if there's a second... If there's a second or third or fourth or fifth ending. I'm wondering about if there is a percentage. I think the percentage was a thing you could get. You get it by... I think you get it by interacting with something in Hollow Knight. So let me see if there's something to interact with. If I go straight up, I think what happens is just that I have currently... This is just the save prior to doing that. So I think if I go through here, we might just get the second fight over again. Or the same fight over again. Well, let's go up there and see. Yeah, Tony, I think that's a great idea. Thank you. What a moment, guys. What a moment. I can't believe we beat it. Insane. I don't see a... I don't see a way for me to necessarily get to see what percentage I'm at, or what... Do I get a Hunter's Journal note for... Probably not, right? Because the save is all like... No, it is there. Holy shit. Monarch of Farloom, the primal source of silk. The primal source of silk is very interesting to me. That is not what I would have guessed. Heart of the haunting, both capitalized. Long lulled to slumber and desperate to wake. The higher being's threads stretched throughout Farloom, snaring its bugs and driving them to madness and to discord. Exclamation discord in the chat. I'm just kidding. How interesting. This complicates my understanding of... It contradicts my understanding of why the grandmother would be searching for silk. Okay, Tony, I could do it, actually. I'm going to take it off emote only real quick, Tony. Because I have some front seat questions that I'm going to be very careful about asking. Please be very careful about answering. Is there a way to see my percentage completed, yes or no? Please just answer yes or no. Yay or nay, chat? Perfect. That's good. That's good to hear. Second question. Are there multiple endings to Silksong? Yes or no? Yay or nay? Let's go. All right, we have to do... I see, this is what I can't remember. This is where my god-awful fucking memory comes back and bites me in the ass. In Hollow Knight, you go to the place. You know, you go to the place, right? It's like pretty close to the starting place. It's like one of these. It's got a hole in it. You walk through. It's dark. You go to the place. You go to the thing. And then it's dark. And then you go in and you fight Pure Vessel. And then you make a decision at the end of that. But I don't remember exactly what the decision is. I think the decision is basically, do you kill? Or do you... It's probably, do you Dream Nail? But... God, it is really loud in here. And I will turn it back up later, I promise. But in this one, I just see bind, or I just see... I don't know what else I could have done in that moment. Rather than bind, I could have played music for you, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I could have struggled or waited, or we could have tried different things. I think I'll go back. I think I'll fight it again. I would say no prediction on this one, but I'm going to fight it again. I'm going to see if I can come up with any other options at the end. Which means, of course, that now I have to try and defeat it for a second time. Quick question. Who won the most shats from that last fight? Can we do it 2 in a row? Who won the most shats? Mona won 60K. Let's fucking go, Mona. Let's fucking go. Have we considered circle room? Wallpaper room. Hear me out. Bear trap room. Hear me out. We can do this 2 times in a row. Ouch. I think the key is to stay at full health. The pogos worked so well last time. But I think it might be a high risk, high reward phase 3 kind of situation. I mean, if they didn't want you to pogo on it, why make her so pogoable? You know? She's so pogoable. That is a term. She's so pogoable. Is this fight fucking easy, by the way? Is that in the mid? Oh, fuck. I couldn't tell what that was. That was spikes. Good heal. Good heal. Woo-hoo-hoo! If God didn't want me to pogo... yeah. I'm so focused. Ah, I'm so focused. We should heal. That's a bad heal. Bad heal. Bad heal. Oh, this is creepy. It's the 10 arms. It's the 10 arms for me. No, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Fuck! Dang it, I was so confident. Dang it, I was so confident. I got too confident. This fight is fun. It's not easy. I wish phase 3 lasted for about 10 times as long, because phase 3 when the arena goes to hell makes it very entertaining. This is the wrong place. What am I doing? +7 to the death count, I believe. Let's go, Retso. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so funny. I've forgotten all about the death count. +7. I did get a little distracted today. You're so right, Redsum. Oh, what a game. I'm so sad that we might be over. I mean, there's multiple endings, which is the only thing holding me back from actual tears right now. Front seat question, yes or no? Did I ever see a sign that popped up on screen that said Act 3? Fuck off! I was so expecting Act 2, Act 1, Act 2 made me expect Act 3, and we haven't seen it. Maybe I'll still see it. Maybe I'll still see it. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe Act 3 will be the name of the second DLC that Team Cherry releases. All right, here goes nothing. Like you wouldn't have noticed? At this point, I doubted my memory more than I doubted the storytelling structure. Okay, end of phase 1 with expectations subverted. We're going to get to the end of phase 1 with full silk, full health. We could try the pogos. I mean, it's fine. The pogos are a little, like you're going all in. Good heal. Oh, thought I could claw line out of that. I'm dead. Fuck. That attack does 3, which is crazy. I have no health. No! That's not good. I thought I could heal up there. I'm dead. I fucked up. Oh, man. That scene makes me cringe every time. It gives me chills. I want so badly to know. Okay, no questions. Ryan, don't question yourself. Just go for the thing. Just go for the thing. Here is where we saw the image. Thought maybe that would be where I could get a number. I figured there had to be a number because What I'm trying to say is a completion percentage, because that is still one of my favorite methods. Like, Hollow Knight's completion percentage is such a, like, it almost became sort of central to the identity of that game in a weird way, in a way that I, like, didn't really necessarily expect or would not have guessed. That all of the, and I hadn't really thought about it at all until like the minute the game was over. I felt like I had a like instinctual gut level be like, but what is my completion percentage? I'm sure the game will tell me. I hadn't thought about it until right now, and now I'm 1000% sure that there must be. These are all rhetorical questions. No info, no clues, no nothing. But I was like, there has to be. So I'm glad to hear there is. All right. Let's prove that it wasn't a fluke. Let's prove it wasn't a fluke. We can do it. We did it once. We can do it a second time. The way these needles are sometimes just like slightly off center, like they're not very uniform. This is different between This is different between Radiance and this fight, in a fight that otherwise feels kind of similar. I didn't know that was there. Fuck, that hit me. I'm gonna have no health. Do I heal immediately? We can try. I have to heal. This is so bad. Oh, no. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to ask a front seat question. If I wanted to know my completion percentage, should I C, continue on, letter C, continue on, or should I G, go somewhere else? C or G, please only answer C or G. Anything else will just get deleted. C or G? Go somewhere else. Cool. I wonder where it is. I wonder where it is. Because now I'm so curious. If I were Team Cherry, could be Atla. Could be Weave Nest Atla would be one of the things I would do if I were Team Cherry. Going back to someplace close to the start would be a pretty cool. All right, let's do it again. Tony's watching you. Let's make it really easy on the moderators today, chat. Let's just be ultra careful. I know many of you are, but let's be ultra careful. No joke spoilers, no joke. Let's just there's too much to lose, you know? Like Tony's sanity. All right. This is great. I get to keep doing this fight. I wish I could go back and do some of the other fights again. There may be a time for that. I'm not sure. This is one of those things that, like, once you beat a boss, you got hit by that. Fuck. That was risky. This is why the pogo is risky. Good heal, good heal, good heal. I tried to dash. Oh, there was one left. I didn't see that one. Okay, 7 health. It's pretty good.
LGW energy, you got this, Ryan.
1 happy chipmunk, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good heal. Good heal. No, that hit me. Fuck. Getting caught in her web is so beautiful. That's a genius move in terms of boss design. It's a genius move to get caught in the web and then get punished in this cursed way. Oh, it's great. Good stuff. Give me the heal. Perfect, perfect. Okay, phase 3. This is where we claw line and pogo. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Lucky heal. Oh, boy. Not good, not good. We should heal. I shouldn't have hit first. It's fine. Oh, boy. No! Oh my God! We pogoed the actual needle. Good heal. Great heal. Fuck. We've got to be close. We've got to be close. Bad heal. It's fine. Okay, what can we do here? Rather than bind. Hornet really has to poop. I'm hitting A to jump away. I'm hitting Y to needle in. Nothing's working. I am going to ask a front seat question here. You can either just answer it yourself, Tony, or you can answer it. Front seat question. Can I do something different than bind here? Yay or nay? You have to bind. Front seat question. Am I locked into this ending from this point forward? Okay. We get to watch it again, which is cool. The mask change is nuts. The pain of this. The way, the like, ah, that's so cool. So the Citadel begins to fall apart. It gets wrapped up in my like near infinite silk now. Hornet looks to be huddled up, wrapped in silk, in pain, and also with 10 legs or 8 legs or something legs. Absolutely draped in silk. Thanks for the help on the front seat questions, chat. It's the moment of explosion. Like, rocks are falling, and in that moment, everything got locked in place by the silk. Look at the way my neck is bent. Ugh. I wouldn't read that as a positive ending. So, here's my current estimate. My assumption here is that at least one other ending has got to be related to... Okay, here's I wouldn't say assumption because I don't feel actually that strongly. I have some ideas. My first idea is one other ending is related to completion % or something like that, where it's like you did all of X thing, which makes the final scene go differently. Maybe it's something like that. Matthew Trobiani as Trobio, by the way. My second assumption is I have this weird little item in my inventory that I don't know what it does, which is the soul thing. And it might be related to that. Now we get to do the fun thing of carefully navigating front seat questions and getting there. Trobio having that name is beautiful. Trobiani, Trobio. The fact that Trobio is a real person is an unnerving fact. Okay, my first goal is going to be finding my percentage completion because I want to know what that is. The first step I would take to make that happen is just to go to Bone Bottom, where it all started. Bone Bottom and or where it all started. One of the two. Because I didn't actually start in Bone Bottom. I started in that little depth, that place that I fell to. Truly time for me to Tama. You can always Tama. Tama is the safest bet. Exclamation Tama rather than say something that would change how I see or how I play the game. Absolutely. I know we've technically ended the game, chat, but we are still in strict, very careful territory. Ending the game makes you feel like you can chat about things. Makes me feel like I can chat about things that we concluding type vibes. But we absolutely can't. In fact, it is more serious now. It is absolutely more serious now. Tony, I have that exact thought. I'm gonna go to Bone Bottom first and then do it. I also had that thought. Is there anything here? Oh, this is not the right place. Wait, no, is this the right place? It's in Moss Grotto, but is it down here? It is. Okay. Oh shit, there's a secret here. I was trying to get a wall jump here. Do I still have a mossberry? I do. Oh man, what a day. Beat Grandmother Silk twice, actually. What a day. What a cool situation. I was really hoping Grandmother Silk, and this may still be true. I was really hoping... This is why having a game to base your experiences... Playing a sequel is tough because you have a game to base your experiences off of. I was really hoping Grandmother Silk would be a pure vessel type situation. which is a problem because
Oh hey Silksong, what's
Capital
going
C,
on
correct?
today, Ryan?
how you doing, man? No big deal, just beating the game and stuff. No big deal. Thanks for the sub, dude. Fun fact, I did exactly what you did, Ryan, although it took me a lot longer. Going, like, do you mean beating the thing a second time? Or are you going to beat it today? I mean, technically, we did just beat it today. The thing is, I think we beat it probably in the unsatisfying way. Tama wants to receive a sub for next month. Okay, I can't give it to you right now. You'll have to remind me once you... once your sub runs out. Actually, Tony, one of the mods, would you guys be able to cancel Tama's request to receive a sub? That'll just give you your shats back. I can't give it to you while you currently have one. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you. All right, chat. I got to figure out where I need to go. I guess let me check like 1 to 2 more places. I want to find it. My next thought would be like first shrine. I don't think it's a particularly good choice. And then Bellheart. So I guess we go Bellheart because we're on the Bellway. Just because they're the hubs, they're where things happen. My thought is maybe you like encounter a person or like a bug, not a person. Imagine if you encountered a human in this game. That'd be fucking crazy. You encounter a person, a human in the middle of the place. What is this? I'm wishing for that bothersome bell ringer. That you reading this, head up top beside the shrine might be we two should have a little chat. Who the fuck wants to talk to me? Yeah, there's a human in the game. All you see are their feet. You just see their enormous toes, the size of Hornet. It's just caretaker. It's just the caretaker of the shrine. Okay. It's just that person. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call it an episode right here. YouTube, I'm so sorry. There'll be another one tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, YouTube. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. The journey continues. Bye, YouTube. Oh, hello. We chase down the caretaker at First Shrine who wants to talk to us. Let's at least go see what that's about. Maybe it will be a... like post-game-ish type of thing. I'm not sure. We need to go over to the Ventrica. And go to First Shrine. Hi, YouTube. It's been so long since we've seen you. It's been 24 hours since we've seen you, YouTube. Fortunately, it's been 3 seconds for us. Caretaker wants to chat. What do you want to chat about? Nothing here. Oi. It's feeling almost time, eh, Bellringer? You and her who waits up there? That fated meeting won't hold forever? Caretaker, joke's on you. Caretaker. Joke's on you. I've actually done it twice. Ready to make your play to oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny, some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. Maybe this quest only happens after you beat the game, and they're like, oh, we're reverting to a past timeline, right? Like, you just defeated the Grandmother Silk, and then they give you the quest for, like, what if you didn't have to defeat Grandmother Silk? But maybe this quest was there from the very start. I don't know. Like, maybe this quest was there before we actually defeated Grandmother Silk. And yet another part resists. A part over time I find myself siding with more. Either way, this does feel like how we get a separate ending. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle. Rather, it would see my freedom regained, this kingdom's bug unshackled from their pale chains. Somebody say pale chains? Pale king? Pay your taxes, people. Remarkable idea you're speaking there, bell ringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on. Serious like. But I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clear. You've still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver. But the ambition, that's wild different from both. My ambition is much different than them. If you've already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Maybe, yeah. I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea, one rare disgust for fear of her up there sensing the score.
That's fine.
There's an idea that exists that we don't talk about, just to be very careful. You've conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed and me left free from claiming her station?
Oh, gotcha.
God forbid a weaver get a little motion. What a comment. Bounce on it. We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of this citadel, one to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it, if you're dare enough to try. Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now to see your service made? It's my family's strength you'll need be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across this kingdom, and 1 poor cousin dead and drained, in swamps choked rotten. Oh, not the swamps choked rotten. Each has power. Raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. And last, as the base, seek a weapon of weaver's past. Should still be one left, down there in their largest nest, a snare to set a rune of searing silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. This writing is popping off. That means find the seeker's soul, the hermit's soul, the maiden's soul, and then the snare setter. Will you tell me where they are? Sir, I've opened the way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Oh, shit. Child of the monarch. This is Lace. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true. A being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible, I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient. Never like this. Aye, Bellringer. You've slain a marvel. You guys keeping up, by the way? L? Little into lore in the chat for fucking sure. We're learning a lot right now. Aye, Bellringer. You've slain a marvel indeed. Flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from, she was. Least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but hers been up wandering this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, wave before you came and roused its ire. What a great word. Looks like I'm not keeping up. That's fine. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pen. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. Where am I supposed to go, you motherfucker? That's what I was trying to ask you. If you want the trap made, you'd best get to collecting. I'll point you towards what's needed best as I can. Thank you. Hi, Carly. We won the game. We're going to keep trying to win the game, but we won the game. Down in the Mosslands, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister'll part with her power, if asked kind enough.
caballero.
I've been saying for a hot minute that that Ruined Chapel would have something to offer us, and it appears that I am not incorrect. Let's go to the Grand Beltway. Then we've been winning, and we're gonna keep winning, and we're gonna keep winning, and we ain't gonna stop winning. We're actually gonna stop by Bellheart first because I do have all this money that I should spend. Let's spend it. Let's spend some money. It's fine. Unless they need rosaries. If I spend my money and then these people need rosaries to give me what I need, I'm gonna be pretty mad, actually. I'm gonna feel like a fool, is what I should say. I got enough money to buy these things, but only if I... 1,100? I might have that much. 660. 780. 840. 900. So I actually don't have enough for that one. The other one is 520, so I need 200 more. Done. Bell lacquer. Why not have us paint it fresh? All right, we're going to paint. Oh, we get to paint our house. We're going blue. I fucking love blue. No paint on your bell? Whether or not I have paint on my bell is a personal matter. First off, you don't find me going around asking people if they've got paint on their bells. All right? What's happening between me and my bells is my business. Painting it blue for the bluebies? Yeah, let's go with that reason. Yep. It's just my favorite color. Luke's been in a conference since yesterday. I'm finally free. Let's go. We made a good start on the painting, Resident. Give us a little more time. Your bell will be shining like new. All right, let's get out of here. To the Mosslands, quote unquote. To the Mosslands. What I don't know is if what I am currently working on... Okay, I have a front seat question for you guys. Is what I am currently working on, aka chasing down this quest and seeing where it takes me, the way to find my percentage completed? Yes or no? Please just answer yes or no. Could be something different. Yes. Okay, good. Now, the problem is, I think you might be over here. But I never remember. Let's just run over there. Oh, hello. Madam, I return seeking power to aid the construction of a trap. At request of your sibling residing atop the citadel, I can speak. Aye, Hunter. So you managed to rouse the old fool. I've known it coming, felt it, and glad I am. The rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum. Or dead. Not me. I'd always been thinking it a waste to just take what's coming when her up top wakes. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze, oh ho. The Maiden's Soul. Front seat question. Where did we get Seeker's Soul from? Where or who? Front seat question. Grohl and Biowater. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. The Maiden's Soul is a vial gifted by the chapel maid, filled full with swirling soul. The Seeker's Soul is a cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. It's not a surprise it's you rallying us to action, Hunter. You had the sense about you. A bug bringing change and all. course, you're more than just a bug, ain't you? More than Weaver. Guess it'd take someone like you for my family to dare hope at success. Go and prove our trust now, won't you? We've spent our lifetimes wishing for another path. With a bit of luck, you might grant it. Orala. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go back. God, I'm so curious how this works. What it ends up meaning. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Meant to go to Gramboa. God, I'm nervous. Okay. So fun to experience it again through you. The mystery is so enticing. I like that there's just direct... It's interesting. I like that there's just directly a quest in the game to tell you how to do this. It's helpful because it draws you, the player, towards the idea you would expect from Hollow Knight, which is that there would be multiple ways to end that fight. If you're wanting that trap maid, you best get to collect, and I'll point you towards what's needed. Buried in the Warren of Bells at Farloom's core, seek my sullen uncle. That one has power to spare. I kind of figured. As much. This motherfucker. Let's go see my favorite person in the game. That's kind of a joke. Kind of a joke. Sullen uncle. It's your guy. Lord Dotsy Dot, you can DM me if you're curious about it. Only the dead are satisfied. Grumpy people say the best things. It's true. You're this way, right? I think you're down. Down and then hard left. Yeah. Humph. So the slave comes seeking. I've heard it. Wishing on a world cut free, yes? Along with my nephew up there. Sounds he's sunk as simple as you.
Benny Frank.
Will you not provide your aid, Bug? This trap he plans requires power. I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. Bah. In that there's slim chance. I give just to see that restless energy unleashed. So much soul found and formed. Generations of it, all going to waste. Better it's given a chance to blaze. It's weird. We have... So Silk... It's this... Yeah. I literally started saying this line before I realized that this is literally the name of the quest. Everything about this has been... Everything about this game has been Silk, Silk, Silk. The dominating feature, so much so that it's her literal name of Godmother Silk, is this obsession with and cultivation of Silk. But we're familiar, especially if you played Hollow Knight, with a different idea. One of soul. And and that's why it bothered me when I had this item in my inventory that said directly soul. Seeker's soul. Like, soul is a word that gets my, that makes the arms on the hairs on the back of my arm stand up. Silk versus soul. Hermit's soul, a heavy bell filled with the shimmering soul of the bell hermit. Do you sound different now? My part's been given, slave. We've no more need to speak. Go and spin your spider's web. Allow our kingdom's restless soul its chance to blaze. He wants the kingdom to get freaking high, dude. Yeah. The arm's on the back of my hair. He says, blaze it, brother. So what I'm missing now is a trap and the... is probably in swamps. Can't wait to find out. That's far out, bro. Spelled P-H-A-R. Hi, Minty Cup. How's it going? That's far out, bro. All right. See what the caretaker has to say about this trap. If we rest at this bench, we can save and quit back. If you're wanting that trap made, you best get to collecting. For the base, we'll need a weapon of Weaver's Pass. Search down low, aside the paths of bone. It's Weave Nest. Aside the paths of bone, inside their largest nest. It's a snare device. Set one to set a rune of searing silk. Probably that. Weave Nest Atla. Alongside the bone. The other weave nests are like this one on the left, which is tiny. This one over here, which is tiny. That one over here, which is tiny. And then, is there one up here? No. So I think it's Weave Nest Atla.
Elos.
It's gotta be. Gotta be. Step 1, find the bone zone. Step 1, bone to your heart's content. Hi, Minty Cuppa. How's your day going today? Imagine if we do this and it unlocks a second game. Congratulations, you unlocked Silksong 2.0. We spent all those years making stuff. And we had too much stuff, so we just put it in a second game. What did you think of the Pale being atop the Citadel, Ryan? I liked it. I think I'm still yet to learn a little bit more. I liked the fight. If I have one critique of the fight up there, actually, it's that, and I hope that that is not the final boss or the final version of said boss. And so I am holding this part of my judgment. I did find it easier once I started getting very airborne.
Subscriber. Welcome to the cult.
Schiffer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I found it, like I was a little disappointed that once, I shouldn't even say disappointed. I was a little surprised that once I was like way up here and pogoing and claw lining and staying kind of on top of it, it was less difficult than I hoped. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. This is where I need to go, right? Yeah, then right. Basically, I think phase 3 could have been hard. What I'm calling phase 3 could have been harder if I wouldn't have done that. And listen, maybe I'm grieving for a thing that is no longer possible. At this point, I've played 150 hours of Hollow Knight or whatever it was, 70 hours of this game. I'm not the new-to-game person that I was when I started Hollow Knight, and so maybe me hoping for a boss that takes me 50 attempts, 100 attempts, is just no longer possible. But the thing I most want is still Something so difficult it actually feels impossible, and then you have to work your way to possible from there. That said, the big asterisk here is that I'm calling that kind of the final boss, but I don't know that it is, and I don't know what else is ahead of me, and so maybe I'll still get my wish granted, and there's so much that we don't know. We're in very careful territory right now. We're in very careful territory. We are not going to talk too deeply about any of this because it all changes based on what happens next. What the fuck is that noise? Singing. What the fuck? What is that behind the glass? Eva, I am seeking a tool. Told to be somewhere in this structure. It is a snare device of Weaver make. Do you know of it? I may, lady. Search over from here, on side where the moss meets the nest. There my mothers built their tools, all traps and bindings. Small things, but tests for larger forms. I still remember their thoughts as they worked, their desperation and their hunger. Another hopeless attempt to wrest their freedom. All ended in failure, of course. It's one of the big questions I have is still, because now I know that Grandmother Silk creates silk. This is a rhetorical question. What beef does Grandmother Silk have with weavers? Why was she hunting their spawn? Because my assumption was that you needed more silk. And maybe that is the truth. But you are the primal, quote-unquote, source of silk. Your name is Silk. It feels wrong to have you needing silk from other people. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Let's fucking go. This is the most beautiful text I have seen in the game so far. Permit me to gaze upon your nature that I may offer clarity. Because I'm 99% sure this is the dialogue we got before our crest got expanded. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The Vesta Crest. Equip additional tools independent of your crest. Oh, we're getting 2 of them? Those eyes? The crest of Hunter has been expanded. Why does it have 6 eyes now? Strike enemies repeatedly to become focused, making your attacks deadlier. Heighten focus with additional strikes. Further increase lethality. Oh my god, that looks really interesting. It's a bummer that I do not use that shit at all. Did it just auto... Wait, Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. More? If my nature expands as you say, Eva, I shall return. The fuck do you mean? They put on my other crest for me. God damn it. I don't want this crest. God, this is so addicting to click that button. Oh, chills. That flash of light, that... So to me, the suggestion is either here or here. It's so interesting. I'm 99% sure, but I could be wrong. Chat, front seat question. Is my Hunter crest the one that got upgraded the first time? Yes or no? As far as I'm aware, I have gotten my crests updated twice, and they have both been Hunter, which is very surprising to me. I think it just means that I misunderstand something about crests, probably. We now get a third blue, which is so good for us. Fractured Mask is awesome. We could also do Druid's Eye. I mean, I'm not going to do Wisp or probably Cogflies anymore because I just don't like how it makes me feel. Let's do Druid's Eye. Then we'll go far left. Can you tell us more about why it surprises you, the Hunter's Crest thing? Because when I first encountered it, I thought that what was happening was I would return to Eva over time and so okay, I have an idea, but my probably wrong expectation is that, because I don't remember if I was using Hunter Crest when I appeared here the first time or if it just got upgraded even when I wasn't using it. My expectation was that I arrived here very early in the game and Eva said, return to me when you're stronger and I will upgrade. And so I wrote that down early. And so I was expecting we would get many upgrades over the course of the game to our crests. Weave Nest Atla, Eva, quote unquote, evolved crest, can see the imprint on our souls of weavers, but not like weavers. And so my assumption was that either I would go here and I would come back and I would get a different crest upgraded, or I would go somewhere else and get a different crest upgraded. Now, I guess the thing that is interesting here is that front seat question, Hunter, is that the crest you start the game with? Yes or no? Bacon crest? Bacon crest. I mean, now that I have talked with Eva and she has given me an upgraded Hunter crest for the second time, my assumption is just that the Hunter crest is the one that is like almost inherent to me as the Hornet that we know, the Hunter. And everything else is something learned over the course of our journey here, but not something that is like about my soul or about something deeper than me. It's possible I'm missing how to upgrade the rest of them. But like a witch in particular, an architect in particular, these two are not who I am. These are things I learned. I do think Hornet is a beast. I do think Hornet is a wanderer. Sometimes Hornet's a reaper. But I think Hornet is Hunter, which is probably why that one gets upgraded. That was not wildly clear to me, or like that was not my assumption for most of the game. But I don't know. It's just what I thought. Maramaw. Sheer bulk makes for an effective weapon, but requires much sustenance. This creature would have spent most of its time eating. An acceptable life for some. To come right out of that, right after you defeat this guy, to walk over here and see a tiny one is really funny. Oh, fuck. I fell. I keep bumping my head on this shit. Fuck. All right, I think we're just trying to go left here. Thought maybe there would be a shortcut there. It's been a long time since I've been here, for instance. I thought maybe there would be some... Damn it, I probably went the wrong way. Oh my god, go to the map. Probably need to go here. It's set by the moss. I missed Quick Slash so much. I've gained an appreciation for Hunter after doing the start of the game over and over in Steel Soul. That's funny. Chat, should we do a Steel Soul run after we're done with this game? Hell no. Mostly yes. Okay, I don't want to ride the elevator from hell. A fast elevator. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Where the fuck am I going, dude? Did they mean go to a different moss? Did they mean this? They said go to... They mentioned moss. Did they mean a different weave nest? They probably meant a different weave nest. I'm so confused. Chat, frontsy question. What... Oh, boy. I don't know how to phrase this. Okay, here's what we got to do. Gotta do. Oh, God. Twitch has added the ability for you to rewind. So I could just go back and see. I have to find it. Permit me to gaze upon your nature. Search over from here on side where the moss meets the nest. There my mothers built their tools. All traps and binding. Small things, but test for the side where the moss meets the nest. Moss. Nest. Moss nest. Over from here. I mean, I don't remember the other part of this where it's like maybe a workshop. I don't remember a workshop. I mean, it's possible it's just up, but you said over, not up. You said over. The other thing is that my Oh, hello. Getting ready to say my confidence is at an all-time low because I don't even know if this is the right thing, but I think it might be. Because I spent all day yesterday failing at blueprints. And so my confidence in deciphering things like this is at an all-time low. Snare setter. Look at that. Look at that. We're supposed to give them all to the person, to the caretaker. The snare setter is a tool. I understand. It is a literal tool I will have to employ in the red slot of my crest. Fuck. Trap setting tool of the weavers. Lay a silk rune that ignites when foes comes into contact. Use shell canisters in the wielder's own silk. Okay. I was not able to find this without help. I did think early to myself, it's possible this is just a thing I have to reach with double jump. Because to bind her tight, our runes are silk. Is it done? To keep us free. Look at the shape of them. Is it done? Our runes are silk. To keep us free. They're first center shaped. Although I don't believe first center was here because first center has 4 arms. And these have 8, 6, 1. They have 8, 6, and 2. You notice that little detail? There were 3 weavers there. None of them had the correct number of arms to be first center, at least as far as I can tell. Can I ask for one thing, though? Can you ask me for one thing, though? No. No, not at all. No, absolutely not. If it's related to how I play the game, no. Nope, it's blind playthrough. Okay, we go back to Caretaker. If it's about, like, the volume of the game or something, go for it. If it's about how to play the game, no. Sorry. Did I sleep on a bench? I don't remember. All right. I can just go up here. Very interesting. We take this to Caretaker. Caretaker does something with it, and then we have a thing to go fight Silk with, and try to trap them rather than bind them. When that happens, who knows what happens? I clicked on the wrong one again. Again. It's all right. It just means I get to spend some extra time with Belbeast. Oh, what a day, man. I am loving this. I'm loving this. I'll be very interested to see how... Oh, no. Oh, boy. I have a front seat question that I want to ask. I have a front seat question that approximately 80% of me wants to ask. And the other 20% of me knows that I should not ask it. And the 20% of me is correct, but it is the smaller percent of me. Fuck. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's just keep going. Keep going where we're going. Keep our eyes on the prize. Sir, I have the items requested. Craft me your trap that we may see these lands free. You have items. Let's do it. It turns out the Caretaker was the final enemy all along. Now that they have the tools to create a trap, they're going to employ them against me. The final battle begins right now. Found it all. Did you, Bellringer? Then join me and let's get to prepping. Join me in battle. I'll be asking both your silk and your claws for the construction. Give me a cutscene. Give me a cutscene, please. No, I wanted visuals. Not some grunts. Grunts is not enough. It's done. The parts are prepared. I'm headed up now to set the heavy thing. Even with the trap laid, best be guessing her on top won't go down so simple. She'll sense what's coming.
Not a miss.
That blade of yours is going to have to do its work before this thing can snap.
Wait.
Wait, no, hold up. Are you taking the snare or are you giving me the snare? Set your snare. I'll attend shortly. I'm ready. Wait. Soul snare. Did you? No, hold up. You took it. Oh, fuck. I should have. Shit. I should have put it on. I should have at least seen what it did before I did anything else. Fuck. All right. Oh, well.
Oh, no.
The little guy runs off. Okay. I mean, now it's time. Now it's absolutely time. Lord Dotsy Dot says, see, Ryan. No, it's good. I'm going to click on this one, Tony. See, Ryan, now you don't have the snare setter tool. It's not like I'm salty you didn't try using it, but I'm kind of is because I think it's pretty. Sorry for being difficult, but you know. No, here's the deal, Lord Dotsy Dot. If I had done it because you told me to, I would have entirely lost my enjoyment in doing it. Now I have a regret that is mine to own. I have a regret that is mine because I made the decision that led to it. I didn't try the snare, and now I have to live with that feeling. That little disappointment is the journey. If you play only the way you are supposed to play because you have voices telling you what you are supposed to do, even if it's a small thing, it's just a small thing. Just do this because then you get to see it. You get to see the thing, sure, but you don't own your journey. You don't get to experience the highs, the lows. I missed Grendel in the first part of this game, and I didn't get to hear all of his little secrets. And I own that, and it sticks with me, and it hurts. But it hurts because it's mine. It hurts because I own it, because I made the decision, and then I have to live with it. You gotta listen, and you can live your life however you want. But for me, I'm dead set on living the high and the low, the wrong and the right of the journey. And Tony is exactly right. I know there's going to be a lot worse things that happen later. As soon as this game is over and I get to find out what exactly I missed, the hurt is going to be multiplied by 1,000. The hurt's going to be 10 times worse. But it will have been my journey. It will have been my organic, the one I chose and the one I stuck to. I hope you understand why I can't just change a small thing just for you. Because if I changed just a small thing just for you, I would also change it for me, and it wouldn't be mine. All right, let's do it. Terminus. And ideally, I learn the lesson, right? Ideally, I learn the lesson. And then next time, I'm like, well, wait, I should try this first. Good thing is we've beaten this person twice. I love the idea of the caretaker being up here. Just like sneaking around these little halls. Trying to set a trap. Like sneaking through the vent work at the top of the citadel. Just like, set the snare. Hope that Hornet can pull it off. Just crawling through the vents. Barely fits. Okay. The good news is, so this is what I really like about it not being a tool that I have to wear. One, I get to keep my shitty tool. My sting shards that I didn't use. Two, way more importantly, it means that I don't have to I don't have to get to like 99% of the finish line and then sit there and like chuck a bunch of tools to hope that the tool is the thing that does the damage, you know? All right, here goes nothing. Oh boy. I do have Druid's pouch now that I didn't have before. So I have a second tool. My friend, ain't you come a long way, Bellringer, granting wishes, saving bugs, even rousing my sullen family to act. The snare is set above, our power bound along its thread. To your sight, it may seem a crude thing, but there's fair strength to it, enough to quell a god. You and your family have done me well, sir. I shall prove your faith in the meeting ahead. Bring your best, Bellringer. Call forth our great pale god. Cut her weak, then drive the beast down atop the snare. Did you say pogo? Oh, I could do that. Contact made will stir the snare alight, but only your needle's song will awaken the spell in full. 07s to the Team Cherry knows what it's doing. My first instinct after I had defeated Silk one way was, but what if we played it a song? It's the dream nail of what I've got. They know what they're doing. The instinct is there. You did have to do some prep work to make this snare first, but it will be the song that does it. When that moment arrives, you'll see it clear. Any final advice? I've known your kind before, sir. Yours is a tribe that works and trades in power. I'm about to extinguish its prime source. Once this is done, will you truly delight in a land so bereft?
Oh, gotcha.
Aye, well, my family's marks are all over that trap, and we've spent a hard age avoiding the gaze of our god. If we earned it now, after such open opposition, that's a bleak conclusion none of us would care for.
Sagrado.
My job's done. It's time your grand business began. We'll be wishing victory to you, Bellringer, for all our sakes. Can you imagine how much worse a line of writing it would be? Rather than "It's time your grand business began," if they were like, "It's time your grand business started." Or, "It's time your huge endeavor began." It's the little micro rhymes. It's the slant rhymes of grand and began that makes the Team Cherry writing just hit. And the use of a word like bereft. Ugh. Bereft? Bereft is a word that makes me feel like I have been split down the middle by a sword with grief. It's nuts. It's nuts. Oh, see ya. Okay, he jumped off. Oh, boy. All right. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Let's do it. Woo! I hope it means that there's a second phase of the fight or something different. Oh, I'm nervous again. I'm nervous again. Ooh. Okay, here goes nothing. I haven't actually visually looked to see if I can see the trap. Is it below us? Woo! We're dipping, I said we're dicking. We're dipping, ducking, diving, dodging, is what I was trying to say. We heal. We're dicking, guys. Ah! Good heal. Excellent heal. This fight is really not that fast overall. Yikes. Ah! We do not have enough health? No, no. I'm one health, Shit. Okay, that's actually bad because now I can't heal. Fuck. No, that's actually the worst timing. Shouldn't have claw lined that. Should not have done it. It's not good. Now I have enough. That'll work, surely, right? It worked! I can't get out of here! I was like, damn, should I play it in the sky? Should I just pogo until I can get out of here? He's so fucking lucky with the heals. If you just keep getting lucky, is it really luck? If you just keep getting lucky, is it really luck? It's crazy, man. LeBron just keeps getting lucky. These baskets just keep falling. I don't know. What's going on? Strange. In your case, it is? Right. But I'm different. He thinks he's the GOAT. If I'm the GOAT of anything, Luke, if I'm the GOAT of any fucking thing in these games, it's healing. Because nobody's done it more than me. And pogo. You're right. Never mind. I'm the GOAT of pogoing. Healing is just a side effect. I would have guessed getting hit. Okay. Where's the bench? I think also a fractured mask here could be really nice, but I'm getting lots of silk, which I don't hate. Let's put fractured mask on. It's an actual throwback. It's been ages since I played with fractured mask on, but we had it early, and it was relatively early, and it was a huge boon to us then. Have there been more deaths to Silk after or before the win? I mean, how many... Wait, hold up. How many attempts? SS bosses? I think it's basically tied. I think I died 5 times then beat her. Is that deaths? That's attempts. It's I think I died 5 times then beat her, and I think I've died 4 times since then. But I could be wrong. Is your counter behind? Probably. I haven't thought about the counter at all today, minus when Retsim told me. No, Tony, I think you're right. I think we do 1 for first attempt. Right? I think it's an attempt counter. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, resource management. I gotta remember not to chase that. Oh, boy. That's by far the scariest attack of that phase. That'll work, I mean. Oh boy, that's bad. Could not get away from that, huh? Full health? No, I wanted to jump up to a place I could pogo. Damn. That was risky business. No, that's gonna hit me. Oh boy, oh boy. I can't heal, I can't heal. No, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Please, 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 please. The pogo, the pogo. The pogo of all pogos. I'm so close to being able to heal. Fuck. Whee! All right. We can do it. We can do it. Good heal. Oh, I didn't think that would hit. That move is so stressful. I don't have the soap for this. I'm healing up in the sky. I'm literally off screen. I think pogoing is not just like preferred here. I think it's the fucking strat. No, I jumped into it. Damn it. Okay, let's get in the sky. I'm healing off the screen. This should not be allowed. No, that hit me. Oh! No, I didn't see that. No, get out of there. No, get out of there. I mean, it can't get closer than that. 2 health, I'd have been dead to anything. Just strumming the harp that is your... Oh boy. Are you taking me with you? Lace! Lace! In awe of that moment. In awe of that. I'm in awe of that as a storytelling moment. Now, does the Citadel actually crumble? There's no Silk here to save it. A very similar start to the cutscene. Shattered glass. But the rumbles settle. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. Defeat Grandmother Silk and trap her with the soul snare. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Oh, baby, what an ending. That's awesome. Oh man, here's what I have to say about that. Here's why I love that as a writing choice, as a story choice. Lace to come in. So a lot of things happen really quickly. Let's just talk through the interpretation of them. I trap Silk. In that moment, it appears I have victory, and yet I have had to get so close to drive the knife in that Silk can also grab me and pull me into this inky black void that she is also being trapped in. Then something happened instantaneously when Lace arrived on screen inside of my brain. And maybe other people feel this way, maybe they don't. When Lace arrived on screen, I immediately thought, that's so Lace. And like that makes so much sense for Lace. And I'm so saved. Immediately. Not like, what are you doing here? No, why would you do that? It's like, no, that makes utter sense. Lace has this like power dynamic, fucked up relationship with Grandmother Silk that makes it possible that she could intercede there. The game completion is going to give me a percentage. And it's beautiful. And of course, Lace falls in, trapped. Which, oh my god. Breaking news. Hollow Knight 3. I know who the protagonist is. You fight Hornet twice in Hollow Knight. And then all of a sudden, Silksong, Hollow Knight 2.0, guess who you're playing as? You fight Lace twice in Silksong. Then all of a sudden, guess who you're playing as? I think it's possible. All right, we can take emote only mode off probably, or unless you feel like you need to keep it on, in which case I totally go to your... Oh. Look at this cutscene. Or this intro screen. Oh, never mind. Don't do anything. Keep it on. Yep. What the fuck? Okay, so what is it? This is the question. This is the question that was on my mind at the end of that cutscene. So what is it? Question mark, question mark. Don't you hit me with the fucking question mark shit. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. The flowers. Am I at the cradle, or has the entire cradle fallen down? Oh, that's a beautiful image. What do you mean? Shit, hold up. I accidentally hit the buttons on my... I hit the button on my desk. Oh, you motherfuckers. I wondered.
Friend.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. Do down tonight. I keep my inventory. This is good to know. I keep my inventory. My crest is changed. I'm back to Hunter Crest. And nothing is applied. After the fall, seek, discover the fate of Farloom. I am not on this map. The same map system is here, though. But I'm not. I also don't have... I could be on this map. Wait, hold up. I'm still in the cradle. I just don't have the fucking compass attached. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Amazing. There's an Act 3 after the final boss battle. Credits rolled twice, motherfucker. 3 times, technically, because I fucked up. And then is when Act 3 happens. Okay, it's amazing. It's amazing. This blue is everywhere. This blue rock. And we're hurt. Ah, this is familiar. This is a little familiar. Our masks are shaking. Oh, what a sad jump. Oh. God, this is crazy. Thanks for managing chat so well today, Tony. I appreciate you. Thanks for looking out. I have so many thoughts, and most of them I'm trying to just like shove out of my brain right now because I'm so curious about where this goes. The gears are all... Gears, the saws and stuff are all locked up. This is crazy. Hey, what is that thing I always say about art? What is the #1 rule of art, chat? What do I always say? I knew Act 3 was going to shock you, even though you predicted it. I mean, if you're going to put Act 2 on the screen, there has to be an Act 3. It needs to involve blood. I forget. Bounce on it. Art is hard. Rule of thirds. Rule of thirds. You have to subvert the only rule, the first and really only rule of art, which is not even, that doesn't even make sense. So ignore everything I'm saying. But like the most important thing you can do, Artifice has it, is subvert expectations. Act 3 comes post the boss battle. Farloom has fallen. We're not left to wait until Hollow Knight 3.0 to find out what that black... I knew for a fact I would have bet $1,000 that I don't really have on the fact that when there was an ending that involved that little, like, the, like, void leg black things, that we were going to have to wait until Hollow Knight 3.0 to find out what those are. I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. Now, the question is what this all looks like. And we don't know the answer to that yet. What does it look like? Act 3. Is it... I mean, the whole map is still there. Is it all of it? Is it some of it? Is it part of it? Are there going to be things that... Is anyone alive? It's not like there's time for... Like, we're looking at rubble. It's not like there's been time for new bugs to come in. But there is this new presence. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woo! I knew there wasn't enough void in my Silksong. Oh, boy. You motherfucker. You give me silk? You do give me silk. Thank God. That's what matters. I'm dead. Oh, boy. You guys want to know something terrible? I'm sure I missed some deaths. You guys want to know something terrible? You guys want bad news or good news? There's no good news. I have to call it an episode and a stream right here. The good news is I will be back tomorrow. I will be literally back tomorrow, but I have to stop here. Oh my God. And by here, I mean, I could probably spend another 5 minutes talking about it. So let's do that. But I can't spend 5 minutes running around and then talking about it. I got to stop here. If you want to watch more, we're doing it more tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Come pop by. Thank you for the follow, Simpleton Guy. Thank you so much. What a day. Oh my God. Beat the final boss of Silksong today. Beat him a second time. Beat him a third time. And then unlocked Act 3. In which, to put it kind of simply, the vibe has shifted. The vibe has changed. From a... What the fuck is that, Tony? That's got to be new. That's got to be a brand new alert. What the fuck is that? Thank you, Rosie Posey, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Pexy, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. I have a lot of story questions, a lot like storytelling structure questions about how this will work. But I can't wait. Mona, thank you very much. But I can't wait to find out. So we're gonna call it right there. Wow, just wow. Just wow. Stacy Ford, thank you for the 200 bits. Okay, thanks for the generosity, guys. I'm gonna stop. We'll come back tomorrow, 12 p.m. We'll pick it up and we'll find out what Act 3 means in this little game. I also don't know what that little symbol above 68 hours, 17 minutes. Then there's a little swirl. I think it means it's the quest. It's the icon for the quest that I'm on. Because it was a different icon earlier when I was on the other quest. It's this. That's what it is. Anyways, I simply must stop. Bye. See ya. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Stacy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the generosity as well. Congrats on the progress, people. Thank you, Carly. I hope work wraps up okay. Sorry it sucks today. Amazing stream. Shout out to the mods. Can we get some major hearts in chat for the mods? Major hearts in chat for the mods. Thank you for all your work today. Protecting my experience and keeping this fun for me and also for the people watching. I appreciate you. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, 12